We have this guy. Hello.
You there with the big sword. You've got skills, don't you?
How can you tell without seeing me in battle?
I'm just a mere swordsmith, but I've known all sorts of swordsmen. Sometimes a sword's spirit is much weaker than its owner's, and it can't match his prowess. Other times, the sword's spirit is too strong for its wielder to master, and it holds its owner in disdain.
You can tell? Even if someone doesn't draw his sword?
Not always, but sometimes. In his case, it was easy. His spirit is in perfect sync with the one residing in his blade.
Really? I never thought about my sword that way before.
I'm sure whoever forged that sword is glad to have a man like you wield his work. I'd love to meet a swordsman to whom I could happily entrust my work. But first I need practice. I've got to sharpen my skills and my spirit.
Good luck!
Thanks.
That was nice. That was a cool scene. Yeah, props to Kurogane. He gave his life for it. So, anything else? We have the storehouse, that's probably the next thing on that, so that's on the way.
I heard that this recent rash of demon attacks is the work of a demon known as the Lord of Calamity.
I heard that too. They say she built a nest in Mount Killaros where she breeds swarms of demons like some kind of queen ant.
Really? That's not what I heard. I heard she's a giant, hideous hag with the head of a dragon and a mouth with gnashing teeth in each hand.
I think they just called you a hideous hag.
Mouth hands? Oh, how ghastly!
That's not all. Those mouths spew forth clouds of toxic gas. Any human caught in it turns into a demon.
Wait, is that where demon blight comes from?
I couldn't say. It's just a rumor after all. But I haven't even gotten to the crazy part. This demon has a familiar, a short little thing that uses a huge board to create winds that spread the demon's poison. Rumor says that the nasty little creature takes the appearance of a trickster magician and is actually the demon's true form.
So some short little monster has caused all of this? Kind of makes you hate anyone short, doesn't it?
So the Lord of Calamity is actually a short, phony magician. What do you know?
Woe is me! My cover's been blown! Go, my hideous hag! Devour those meddlesome humans!
Oh, Magilu. I like the response from that lady. It's like, it kind of just makes you want to hate everyone short. Yeah. Every single person who's short, I just hate their guts. Now. Alright, so what's in here?
Oh ho ho! If it weren't Eizen, I haven't seen you in forever, laddie.
I heard an antique stealer was handling Wanjin's collection. I take it that's you?
His father and I go way back, so his family begged me to handle it.
You know this guy?
He is excitable, but he's got a good eye for treasure. He's the one who sold me Fujibayashi's rod.
Oh, the one we used to fish up that demon pot, right?
From the looks of it, you've already sold everything.
I had tons for sale, a huge, massive collection, but the customers came rushing in and bought about everything that weren't nailed down.
And here we are, a week late and a sack of gold short.
Come now, Conjuress. Never underestimate the great Donella. I thought this might happen, so I set something special aside. And it's a real hoot, too. A book written in ancient Avarost.
Why do you have that book?
For years, the Abbey's been scooping up every scrap of paper with Avarost writings. It seems they've a bone to pick with it. But mischievous lads like yourself have always liked getting your hands on such forbidden fruits, yeah?
How much is it?
It's yours, free, gratis. I've heard the rumors. If this book helps you smash the Abbey to rubble, that's enough for me.
Well, if you're sure, I'll take it.
Of course!
Another ancient book. We're gonna need Grimoire's help to read it.
I had a hunch this might happen, so I actually brought Grim along with me.
Hi, Grim.
Let's get this over with.
How convenient.
Yes, teacher. If you read this part as Snira, then it means should do. But if it's a snick, then it means don't do.
The other word attached to it is pronounced cre. Which of those first two readings feels right to you? Sound it out.
Kresnik. Kresnik. Kresnik feels right somehow.
All right. And Kresnik translates as?
to retrieve something intact, to dig it out. But if that's what it means, then...
Yes, this is quite the extraordinary book you've found.
Hey, you two mind explaining what's so special in a way the rest of us can understand?
It's research about dragons and Malachim, written long ago by someone trying to figure out how to change a dragon back into a Malak.
They can be changed back? Does the book tell us how it can be done?
The book only contains records of failures and the conclusion it was impossible. But something interesting is written in the corner here.
Unless the intact heart of a white-horned dragon is consumed, a Malak's blessing shall be everlasting.
By devouring the heart of a white-horned dragon, a Malak's blessing will be lost. Are you saying that this is a way to break the Reaper's curse? If what this book says is true, yes.
Meaning one Malak would have to eat another Malak's heart? That's a little gruesome even by my standards. Wait, was that something that actually happened during the ancient Avarost period?
The book states that during the course of the research, some Malachim were discovered to have lost their blessings. But it's not conclusive.
Guess there's no way to know unless we give it a shot.
Do you intend to try?
Zaveid! What are you doing here?
A nice old lady at the market told me what you guys were up to.
I guess you know the Bloodwings too, then.
Oh, you know, the ladies just can't keep away from a good man like me. Young and old. They just love me.
Not a chance.
You guys don't know how to take a joke, do you? Well, some things aren't a joking matter. You gonna try and kill her?
And what if I do?
You won't. I'll stop you.
Even if it means you have to kill me?
What is it with you and killing everything? Maybe you've been a little too receptive to the whole Reaper thing, huh?
Don't answer a question with another question.
I asked you first, Eizen.
Sometimes, death can be the release someone desperately needs.
That was depth.
I
Good translation.
will kill that white-horned dragon.
Don't call her a dragon, damn it! She has a name. Theodora.
I have nothing more to say to you.
This is your final warning.
Cool. Well, that seems great.
Take a look at this.
Still didn't get the island. Oh well. Well, that was nice. Got to see Zaveid all of a sudden, randomly. Wasn't expecting to run into him in a storehouse, but you know, sure. Looks like we're planning to kill his lover. Though I guess we're more trying to figure out if there's like some way to save her.
A dragon heart could lift the Reaper's curse.
Oh,
But-
what a glorious day it'll be when you drop
Probably
the
not.
curse part and just become a Reaper at heart. It's like a bad fly. The more you try to shoo it away, the more it sticks around. Do you think Eizen will really go through with it?
Don't ask me.
Well, I can't exactly talk to Magilu and Rokuro about it. Tact is lost on them. You're all I've got.
Hey, Eizen?
What?
Are you really gonna kill the dragon to get rid of the curse?
Yeah, I am.
Even knowing what she means to Zaveid?
All the more reason to do it.
All the more. What do you mean?
I've said my piece. You can figure it out on your own.
Man. I mean, I feel bad, but he's gonna be able to flip that coin and it's gonna land on the goddess. I do feel bad though. Because we're gonna do it. But like, I do agree with Eizen in the end. Like, I feel like she needs the release, you know? Can I mention, by the way, how weird the translation of this game is? Like, I know they sound similar, but how do you confuse death and depth? I wasn't crazy, right? I think I don't know. Some of the lines in this game, I've noticed there have been a lot more inconsistencies than games in the past in the series. I don't know, like, I feel like they were, I don't want to say it was lazy, but I feel like it's a little not the best work. I've seen quite a few typos and just lines that are not written out properly. I don't like pointing that stuff out because, you know, for games like this that are very long, things can be overlooked. It's been a thing in the Trail series, which is even longer. Though they work very hard to fix all those things in the Trail series. Don't know if they're going to be fixing them in this game, but I've noticed quite a few inconsistencies. And I really think they should be addressed with the amount that I've seen. I don't point them out because I don't like to, but I really feel like now, like, I just wanted to say it because I was like, man, there's really a lot. And I really, like, I've never seen that before this game. I feel like this game was the one where it just feels like it's a lot. I don't know, like, I've seen, like, one or two, it's like, whatever, but I've seen, like, quite a few. So it's a little weird. Anyway, we have, we gotta take care of the dragon at some point. Guessing that's going to be in, Aldina Plains, maybe? I don't know. So next up, let me check, actually. No. I don't know where to go next for that one. I guess we're gonna have to look around. So let's check. So I'm gonna have to check every area again because I would like to know where to go next. There's one in Helives, that might be it. Alright. Let's wait on that real quick. And start, like, going down a list. So we have Iseult we need to go to. Let's head over to Lionel Island Wharf. Because, like, why else would I go there? You know? I want to take care of the stuff that really doesn't matter that much first. So we'll go over there first. So let's see what's going on over here. Hey, man.
There's a Class 4 island that folks were too afraid to go near even before the demons showed up.
If there weren't any demons, what was so scary?
Well, the guy who owned the island was a real lowlife. They say he'd take a bunch of lawbreakers out there and make them kill each other.
Bien. Crimes or not, that's terrible.
The seas near the island ran red with the blood of the convicts. Hell, you could even smell it in the air. Folks say that even now, on nights when the sea turns red under the light of the crimson moon, the prisoners' spirits return to the island. You ask me? I bet that those demons are reincarnations of the dead prisoners. If you go there, you'd best be careful.
I'd rather just stay far, far away.
I agree. I knew, like, I was approaching him and I was like, that's gonna be a Class 4 guy. I already know it. And I was right. Alright. There's a bunch of people here. Was that always a thing? I don't know. Hello.
I heard about some Abbey people who went to recon.
God damn it, Nerd Class 4 Island.
Haven't come back.
Damn it.
Oh? I wonder what's drawn their gaze.
Well, recently, a fishing boat carrying demons washed up in the harbor and caused a real stir.
The crew just probably caught demon blight, right?
Well, about that. People found flowers on the ship that only bloom on that there Class 4 island. But even if the fishermen had gone near the island, they weren't the types who'd ever even consider setting foot on its shore.
Could the demons have attacked the ship, then ridden it all the way to the harbor in search of more prey?
The demons were wolfmen-looking guys. Certainly got the Abbey on alert. A whole bunch of intelligent demons is bad news.
Wolfmen? An island of Therians? I'd say that place ranks 6th on the places where I'd least want to live.
Wait, what the hell kinds of places are 1 through 5?
Yeah. Alright, so another class 4. Very nice. There's a lot of dudes here. This last guy better not be an arg. Oh, okay.
It's for Aifread's memorial.
Captain, this is some good booze the first mate's been hiding away. Drink up! It's all yours!
Ha! I'll never forget you, Captain. And I'll never forget that 500 gold I loaned to you either.
And I'll always remember how hard your fists were.
That's just because you screwed up all the time, Benwick.
I always meant to hit him back one day, but now I'll never have the chance. It's so unfair.
Oh, shut up. It'd be 100 years before you'd be able to knock him out. Not even Von Aifread would wait that long for you.
Hey, I could have managed it in 50.
Well, this turned out to be a pretty lively memorial.
To death, we are as equals. It comes to us all. There's no reason to treat it as something special.
Exactly. And besides, we're all pirates here. Wherever we sail, death is always lurking beneath the waves.
You're all prepared for it.
Of course we are.
Eizen, would you mind if I said a prayer for Aifread?
You would? He's the most terrible villain in 100 years.
That's true, but I just...
What if you prayed for Eizen's friends instead? I don't think there'd be a problem with that.
Okay. Is it alright if I pray for your friends instead, Eizen?
I'm not stopping you.
Oh, Eizen.
Captain, I was more enriched by the days I spent sailing with you than the centuries I roamed in search of something to end my curse. Thanks for the fun, Aifread.
No. Follower of the Creed. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Props to Eizen. So we got a color variant. Did I get one for Laffy set? No. That is actually really goddamn cool. He's like a captain with that on. Oh, that's so cool. Alright. I didn't think he could get better than the black, but that's pretty on par. Alright, so I'm gonna head over to Helavi's. I need to buy some more bottles so I can teleport some more. We'll go do that real quick. Get some of those, and then we're good. And then we're gonna head over and see this scene. Glad I went over there. Didn't expect I'd be getting a title for it. Or, trophy. Sorry. Hey guys.
Did you hear? Another group of exorcists got taken out by the Whitehorn.
Again? But they sent praetors after it this time. Is it really that strong?
The exorcists managed to wound it pretty bad, but they were still wiped out.
Between this dragon and the Lord of Calamity, what's going to happen to the kingdom?
We have to keep it together. That thing's still out in the Guyberg ice field, you know. If the worst comes to pass, we need to ensure the public's safety. We'd better make sure we know the evacuation routes.
Yes, sir.
Whitehorn. They must be talking about Theodora.
Yeah. If the dragon is that badly wounded, then now's my chance. Let's head for the Guyberg ice field.
With people talking about that dragon so much, I wouldn't be surprised if we ran into Zaveid.
Yeah. And if he and Eizen butt heads again, I don't think we'll be able to avoid a fight this time.
Eizen said he was going to kill that dragon because she's important to Zaveid. And he said that to kill was to save. What could he mean by that?
Well, because I don't believe Malakim just want to be dragons. It's not like they're self, they're lost in their rage from the malevolence. They're corrupted. So I more agree with Eizen than Zaveid, but I understand where Zaveid's coming from. Because, you know, you can't always just go with logic when you're dealing with stuff like that. So, I understand. I'm more on Zaveid or Eizen's side, unfortunately. So before, I'm gonna deal with that last, probably? So we have Mercio, which is near where we need to go. Port Zexen we can still do. And Salt. We're actually getting pretty close. We're nailing them down. So let's do Port Zexen, because why not? Hello, dudes.
I can't get my hands on nectar or a good drink anymore, but thanks to that, I've finally seen the light. I tried drinking lots of different things to help cope with my cravings, and I discovered that a nice cup of tea really does the trick. You can't give kids the heavy stuff, but tea? Kids, adults, the elderly, everyone can enjoy it.
That's a good positive point of view.
I'm thinking about using my life savings to open a tea shop filled with tea from all over the world. Rather than let ourselves get all worked up panicking over the demons, we'd be better off sitting down with a nice cup of relaxing tea.
It'd be wonderful if you sold some tasty pies or cookies there too.
I know, right? I need to find some baked goods that go well with tea. Maybe I can find a girlfriend while I'm at it.
Well, good luck with that.
Thanks. Speaking of which, are you single?
Sorry.
Why did I know it was gonna go down that road? Why does every single dude on the entire planet try to get with Eleanor? I've noticed that no one tries to go with Velvet. No one tries to go with Magilu, though I don't blame them. It's always Eleanor. It's like, hey, Eleanor, you want to marry my son? You're a pretty nice guy. I don't know. Every single dude is like, Eleanor is like top wife material.
Hey, it's you! Magilu's debauchery.
It's menagerie.
I finally get a chance to see the famous Magilu's menagerie. I've been waiting forever to meet up with you again.
Meet up with us? Why?
Well, with my bad luck, I've always just missed out on seeing your splendiferous performances. So, well, I made my own menagerie. The Abbey is a mess, and people everywhere are scared. Demons abound, and, well, everyone's so gloomy. So I thought that this is exactly the time when people need something fun and happy to lift their spirits. My troupe is still in training, but we're almost ready.
That's wonderful. What do you call yourselves?
I wanted something with power, impact. So behold, we are the Dark Wings.
Dark Wings.
Now that's a reference.
What gives? That's a terrible reaction.
You're trying to cheer people up, right? So why dark? And dark wings only make me picture crows. Or bats, maybe.
Really? When I think of the Dark Wings, I think comedy. Maybe I should rethink this. Oh, I got it! We'll be the Dark Smiles!
Sounds like you've got a pretty dark sense of humor. You really want to go with such a dark-hearted name?
Okay, fine. The Dark Magic. No, the Dark Circus. No, that's no good. The Darkest Hour. The Dark...
Maybe you could try losing the dark part.
Good point. All right then. How about this one? The Peddlers of Joy.
We don't accept solicitations.
Fine. Forget you. I've made my decision. We're Darkwing Menagerie of Comedy, and that's final.
You really went all out. Still, you've got zing, kid. Here's hoping you have many dark years to come. Magikazam!
Thanks. That makes us rivals now, but still, from one entertainer to another. Good luck.
About that Magikazam of yours? You only use that spell when you couldn't care less what happens, right?
What this world needs now is a good dose of apathy. Am I right?
But here's hoping you have many dark years to come. That's not very nice at all, is it?
Magikazam!
Magikazam. Fucking Magilu. I don't think she would ever care, to be honest.
We put all our faith in you because you said you could protect us. We endured all your harsh rules and laws.
So how can you tell us you can't defeat the demons because you can't control Malakim anymore?
We don't understand why we've lost the ability to control our Malakim. But even without my Malak arts, I will fight to my dying breath to protect all of you. So please, calm down.
I'm not listening to anything the Abbey says anymore.
What are you looking at? Yeah, you there. Mean-looking guy. Get over here.
I think I'll pass. Thanks.
Hey, Muscles! Get back here! I'm not through with you!
Please stop. I understand that you're worried and upset, but now isn't the time to be fighting amongst ourselves. Please, let us all stand together. Help us fight off the madness and the demons that threaten our world. And if that's not good enough for you, you can face me instead.
Guess I'm sorry.
That exorcist has some serious backbone.
Aye.
Props to that guy. I like how the dude, like, gave in so fast. He was like, guess I'm sorry. It's like, dude, have some backbone a little bit. If you're gonna be a jerk, like, back up your words, you know? Alright, so next up, we need to go to Logress. There are things in Logress to take care of. I kind of forgot, actually. I was like, oh yeah, like while I was watching that, I was like, oh yeah, there's stuff in Logress, so I need to go over there too. So let's take a look. We have like 4 things. 5. Fuck. There's so many things.
I thought I could make things work out if I just got to the capital, but finding a job here isn't easy.
We worked so hard and lived so well in that town. Why did this have to happen to us?
We should tell the Abbey what happened. They'll help us and kill all those evil demons.
We know that place better than anyone. We can help the Abbey recapture it. I'll never forgive those demons. Or the Lord of Calamity.
I'm sorry.
I'm so evil, dude. Alright. Did I never get a geo board from this place? That kind of sucks. Alright, so we have a couple things to check out. What is the other one at? The tavern? Well, tavern's over there, okay. So we'll, like, go in a circle. Kind of. Or a line. A line's better. Alright, hi!
Hey, it's you guys! Remember me? We met during that whole thing with the Swordbreaker. You convinced me to stop being a bandit.
Yes, I remember you. You made it to Logress.
Yeah, I finally saved enough to open up my bandit cuisine restaurant. I'm just looking for the right location now.
Oh my god,
you didn't
really?
steal that money, did you?
Hey, I said I stopped being a bandit, didn't I? I took on honest work to save up for this. Repairing roads, delivering relief supplies, lots of hard labor.
You really did turn over a new leaf. I think what you've done is incredible.
Really? All right. It was all worth it just to see that smile.
Now that you've become a good man, I'm sure that even more wonderful things will come your way.
Have you decided on your menu?
Almost. I've got the eggless wild mushroom omelet and the highwayman's stew, but I feel like I need one more standout dish. There's a tavern in this town that has mabo curry that's just out of this world. I want to try to beat them. Do you have any good ideas for me? Maybe something that'll help me draw in the ladies?
Maybe add a dessert menu? That might help. I know, like a theft by chocolate cake. Or a roasted pear crème brûlée tart?
Well, that's certainly aggressive.
Yeah, those sound great. Now my menu's complete. Hey, when I'm a big success, you want to get hitched?
I was just talking about this.
Tease an exorcist.
I'm not teasing. I'm serious. Marry me.
Well, good luck with your restaurant.
Ooh, rejection hurts.
Miss Holier Than Thou.
No
delivered
response.
Some just desserts.
Sweet rejection. It'd make a good cake name.
The taste of defeat is bittersweet.
Every single guy in this game loves Eleanor. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. Sweet rejection. She didn't even give him a response. She was just like, good luck. Man, every single dude.
The Lord of Calamity has brought fear to the entire kingdom. Grim whisperings echo through the streets in every town.
It's gloom and grief all around. So many people at church have lost someone close to them.
But it is in the saddest times when smiles are most needed. Dark expressions cast dark shadows.
Smile in the face of sadness.
Now that's a real man. That old guy knows what's what.
I'm not saying you need to make light of everything, but try to leave a little room for joy in your life.
Like when you eat good food, or see a beautiful flower.
Or even this fountain. Water wells forth, a symbol of hope. Even though life may be hard, I keep at it. I work hard so that this fountain never runs dry.
And I'll help you maintain it, so that it stays a place where people can come to feel at ease.
Remember when Inominat was taken over and you were like, man, this fountain is pointless. Let's get rid of it. It's the worst. See, but we changed you for the better. Thank the Lord of Calamity. Hey, man.
Now that there are less exorcists around, we can rely on the Abbey to do everything for us.
We need to start by doing what we can do to make this world a brighter place.
So where are you going to start?
With everything as harsh as it is now, people feel like they need to sacrifice excess and live frugally. I agree that we should act in moderation and refrain from excessive luxury. But we need joy to keep us going, right?
That's why we've decided to open up a restaurant. We want to make people happy by making good food and good drink.
What sort of food will you make?
That's what I'm researching now. I'm walking the world, trying different foods.
I heard they have this amazing Mabo curry. But to be honest, the place looks a little intimidating.
Just treat it like it's any other restaurant. I've been in there, and the Mabo curry is great.
Really? So it's a Mabo curry even the kids can like? I gotta try me some of this.
I wish you wouldn't call me a kid.
My bad. I didn't mean to step on your pride there. I was too preoccupied with thinking about our restaurant's mission statement, and I neglected to consider your feelings. I'm terribly sorry.
It's not that big of a deal. But what do you mean by mission statement anyway?
We're a restaurant that's fun for the whole family. Our slogan is, we'll feed you from the cradle to the grave.
It's supposed to be a place people eat. You might not want to mention graves.
I think a person would need a lot of courage to go eat there.
Whoa. Why didn't I think about that?
You seem to miss a lot. Are you sure you're up for running a restaurant?
We'll be fine. I studied up on a lot of restaurant management, and I plan on hiring a really good chef. All that's left is to select a menu and come up with a new slogan.
Instead of cradle to grave, how about from this life to the next life?
Your food's killing them either way.
Rats. I can't think of anything.
How about fine dining, from baby teeth to dentures? Not bad, eh?
That's fantastic. It gets rid of that whole dying thing. I love it. We'll use it.
They've got a long road ahead of them.
Oh man. I mean, it does get rid of the whole dying thing, but it's not really the best. Oh well. Hey, Tabitha.
Welcome.
You came back.
I did. This place is important to me.
Are you sure it's okay to be in a town like this?
Don't worry about us. Besides, I'm more worried about the bar. I'm only away for a little while, and look at this place. The casks are empty, and all the food tastes like dirt. Just a little bit ago, we finally got a delivery in. It was barely enough to open up shop.
Do you have enough to make Mabo curry?
I do.
Great!
Thanks for worrying about us. But leave the town to the townsfolk. You should just focus on what you have to do. Just make sure you don't have any regrets.
Thanks, Tabitha.
Sure. Oh, you have something else.
I heard you guys managed to beat Shigure Rangetsu.
Word travels fast again, as usual.
As I understand it, succession of the Rangetsu clan goes to the one who kills his predecessor. That means you're the successor, Rokuro. Or have you taken the name Shigure now?
You have to kill the head of the clan to succeed them?
I don't intend to step up as the new head. But how do you know about my family's customs?
We're all part of the same underworld. Word travels. A long time ago, we tried to assassinate another Shigure, but we lost 30 of our number instead.
Naturally. It'd take more than that to do a Shigure in.
In retrospect, I wonder if even 300 men would have been enough. Your Shigures are a tough bunch. Look at your brother. He was a legate.
Yeah, he was probably the strongest head the clan ever had.
That being said, did you know there's a demon out there not even he managed to cut down?
Are you serious?
That must be some crazy demon if a legate couldn't even take it down.
Tell me about it.
It was a swordsman who looked like a dragon. Shigure was sent to exterminate it, but came away empty-handed. And quite recently, it was sighted at the Empyrean's throne.
Sounds like a job only I can handle.
Wait. You're not the only one here. Only fools rush in.
Don't bother, Magilu.
Yeah, you should know better. He won't listen.
Besides, I think we're all fools here.
Point taken.
A dragon swordsman not even Shigure could kill. I'm getting excited just thinking about it.
Good luck.
Oh, great. Well, that sounds like a load of fun. So we have a dragon swordsman at Empyrean's throne. So that's one thing we're gonna have to take care of. There's also a scene there, it looks like. So, but that's all things we're gonna go do Empyrean's throne last. So we're actually going to do that one last. So, but we took care of everything in Logress, I believe. So next up, we need to go to probably Assault. Because I believe we have Assault and Mercio. And then that should be it. And then we just take care of everything else. So, yeah, I guess we'll head over to Assault first.